What's up, nail geeks? I am back with Baroness X's recently deceased collection. This is a 5-piece set inspired by Beetlejuice. I do want to note I have several videos to spam you guys with in preparation of my PPU post this weekend. So please bear with me. I have, just counting in front of me here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got about 5 posts and then the big massive PPU post coming all this weekend. So probably today and tomorrow you're going to see a ton of regular collections, and I'm hoping to get that PPU post out hopefully, fingers crossed, no later than Saturday night. I will stop yapping and let's get right to the swatches. First up, we've got the Ghost with the Most. This is described as a dark teal tinted base with black to red multichrome micro flakes and green glow in the dark pigment. So this has a straight jelly, juicy sort of very glass-like finish to it. It does dry down just a touch on the flat side, and I think it's mostly because of those flakes. They do offer up just a touch of thirstiness too, so to exploit that juicy sort of jelly appearance, I'm going to suggest a very thick, glossy top coat. Speaking of, if you have not tried Baroness X's Hydromancy top coat, it is wonderful. It is a thicker top coat. It has this wonderful gel-like finish to it, and I have found that it works probably the best in combination with a glitter smoothing top coat. It is a fantastic top coat that will give you that very juicy jelly appearance. And then finally, this is what it looks like glowing in the dark. Next is Sandworms. This is a gold magnetic with black to red micro flakes. So this is what I would describe as a sort of bee-like polish, if that makes sense. It definitely gives me this super golden honey sort of vibe with the magnetic pigment, and the little flecks in here are very similar to, if not the same, that what we saw with the Ghost with the Most, in that it's black when you are looking at it straight on, but at angles it easily shifts over to red. So there's quite a bit of things going on here. Now, the magnetic pigment moves very easily on the nail and it reacts really well to a magnet. So I would suggest maybe 20 to 30 seconds using the magnet on each of your nails. And don't forget, once you top coat, make sure you magnetize that layer as well. And you can see just how unique that looks on the full hand shot. And next is It's Showtime. This is a flaky mix of black, purple, and copper metallic flakes, pink to green to blue to violet, and magenta to copper iridescent flakes. So I'm showing you this one very light coat over 2 coats of Spellbound, which is another one of my favorite base coats from this brand, actually. It gives you that milky sort of appearance, and I do appreciate wearing it by itself. Now, It's Showtime is very dense, and I can easily see this one being built up to wearing on its own. And next is Lost Souls. This is another flaky mix of black and teal metallic flakes, green to purple, and magenta to copper iridescent flakes. So again, I'm wearing this at a very sparse coat over 2 coats of Baroness X's Spellbound base coat. Now, I really can't stress enough, this is so packed full of flakes. Similar to It's Showtime, you can easily wear these 100% full on opacity, but I also wanted to show off that Spellbound base coat because it is one of my favorites, and I recently had one of you ask me what is a really good base coat, and here you go. And finally, we have Little Accident. This is a fluid art polish with a magenta base and pink to gold to green multichrome and added pink to green shimmer. So if you wear this one on its own, it is very, very shifty, and I thought I was going to be clever and do my fluid art decal and use the typical green jelly that I use from Baroness X, but unfortunately I found that on camera and on my swatches, I don't think it translated really well. You can absolutely see that it gave me this feathered fluid art sort of cell-like appearance in person, but on camera, unfortunately, it's looking really subtle. So I still wanted to show you guys just how cool it looks, because with the dark base, I think it's giving you guys a good idea of how shifty it is in a fluid art decal. Of course, you can absolutely wear this on its own. I'll show you guys that in just a moment. I think 2 coats is perfect. And again, this is very shifty in person. In my opinion, it has a dominant magenta pink to a very strong gold shift, and at very extreme angles, you can see that green shift come out. And so, of course, you can see right here, I'm just going to warn you guys real quick. I have been swatching so much. I literally have 100 bottles on my nail desk right now. right now in front of me that I'm editing, I'm swatching, I'm working through. It's been bananas over here on my end. So please excuse the awfulness that my nails have gone through in the next couple of videos, because they seriously needed to be filed, which I did. They're down to shorties now, but you guys will see that on the PPU video. I digress. So for your decal, I let mine dry down typically 45 minutes or so. Don't let it dry down too much, otherwise you're going to get it all crispy, and you don't want that. You want it to be pliable. And then I go in with this little, I don't even know what to call this. It's just like this really cool tool, and you just kind of mush it down against your cuticles. I like to take the back end of an X-Acto knife. Please be careful if you do that, and go in and trim the excess, top off with a glossy top coat, and you're good to go. Now, the recently deceased collection has dropped literally, I think, an hour or two ago, so it's available as of today. I'll link you guys below to Baroness X's site. If you purchase the full collection, it will also come with a half ounce of acetone antidote in the scent Shrunken Head. I'll break all this information down below for you guys, and the Facebook fan group if you want to check that out too. I'm an admin over there, and I'll happily let you in. As always, if you enjoyed the video, stay tuned, there's more. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.